I'm actually just waiting until I have like 100K. I want to do just a surgery day. I want to do like lobotomy, gastric sleeve, veneers,
hair plugs.
I just want to go under, and then when I come up, I want to be like, okay, I love life. Who wants me?
Yeah, who wants it?
Who wants me? I just had 24 hours of surgery.
I've been under the knife.
I've been under the knife. Who want me? So yeah, I do think it's true. I think everybody in the world wants to be a comedian. Every like dork at their office who gets a laugh off is like I could do stand up.
I could do a type 5.
Yeah.
Right now. And I will.
Every comedian, including me, is like,
yeah. No, us literally right before, like, okay, and the harmony is?
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here. It's on the one and.
And join me immediately now, Brittany, now. Hey, why don't you have a man?
God damn! What are you doing later? That's the real question.
We went to dinner the other night, me and you.
Yeah, we did.
And what'd I say to you when you showed up?
I show up, imagine this.
Picture this.
I think someone call it frumpy is the word that would be described. I was in a camo pullover, greasy. These same pants, haven't washed them, by the way, so I got a week ago. And
been a minute.
He goes, oh, I see you got into glam for me. Well.
And we went and terrorized that Thai restaurant.
Oh, just absolutely banned. Can never go back.
We really tore it up in there.
And you're lucky I didn't touch that bathroom because I would have tore it up even worse.
They tried to move us to a bigger table. They started bringing out the plates, and the poor guy's like,
you fatties ordered so much food, I can't put it on the fucking table.
He goes, all right, he calls back to the kitchen. All right, they're here. They're here.
Yeah.
Call in Jeff. I know he has the night off. Call him in.
Please get him in here.
Get Jeff in the kitchen. Guy who works at a Thai restaurant named Jeff.
Tyler.
That's my new idea. This is a guy who works in the back of house at a Thai restaurant. His name's Jeff. On Sunset Boulevard.
What's the character?
Jeff.
Oh.
Jeff. What about him? He's just Jeff.
He's just Jeff.
Yeah, this is my impression of Jeff. Oh, yeah, no worries, guys.
Yeah.
He's just cooking back there.
He takes a cigarette smoke break and get together.
I love you. Girl, I love you. I love you.
And I love that you gave me a Kim Cade when I got here, too.
You know we gotta bleep that. Who would you be in The Sopranos?
Have never seen it.
Bobby Bacala.
I've never seen Bobby Altoff.
So where's my money?
Okay, POV, you're actually Drake. I'm Bobby Altoff.
Okay, go ahead.
So, what do you do? And scene.
You met Beyonce. Thank you guys so much for listening. There is so much more So True podcast over on our Patreon. Our subscribers over there get a bonus episode from me every month, which you can give topics for. They also get to leave voicemails for the show and see bonus clips from every episode with every guest. So go over there and subscribe, please. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube, like the videos, share them with friends. Just proselytize. Get out there and get some new congregants. Get some new truthers for us. Review on Spotify, review on Apple, only if you have good things to say and all that. Also, you guys, please come see me live. Are you freaking kidding? I'm going to, at the end of March, into April, even into May, I'm going to New York City, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Chicago, Nashville, San Francisco, Los Angeles again, Houston, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Los Angeles once more. Thank you so much, and back to the episode. You can actually sing.
Well.
You're a singer.
Well.
And I'm talking about it. Because the first time I already, so here's my trajectory with you.
Okay.
I saw you online and I said, I don't like this girl.
That's the natural instinct.
I said, she's too funny. She's too cute. I'm too interested.
My tight little body.
Right? I said, if I see her in a bowler, I'm going to eat those strings like spaghetti. I'm gonna get into it. And you and I have that kind of sexual relationship.
We do. We don't talk about it a lot because it is very private.
It's very private and it's disturbing what we do. And then I opened up the TikTok application one day, and I do that every couple months. And I got on there and I saw you singing on TikTok.
Wow.
And I said, how about I kill this bitch?
Yeah.
Because the audacity for you to open up your mouth and sing well, on top of also being funny and cool, it doesn't sit right with me.
What's stopping you from killing me?
The law. Yeah.
The clicks you're going to get on this video.
What's stopping me from killing you is nothing. Subscribe.
Taking care of business with Brittany Broski.
Yeah, we finally in Brittany Broski.
Yep.
I do a trick shot.
Damn, that's crazy.
I do a trick shot. Blah. No, but here's something that I want to talk to you about.
Go ahead.
We are both somehow defying all logic against everything that the universe would tell us should be true.
Yes.
You and I are sitting here as two single people.
Oh my God.
What?
I don't know.
I told my friend CG today. CG, shout out. I told my friend CG today. I was like, I always want a man. Yes. That's always kind of in the background of my life.
That's your sort of like natural state of being.
Yeah, I just want a man. I want a man. I need a man. Today, I was at my friend's house this morning chatting with her and her partner, who I love, and they were just being so cute together, making each other breakfast, chit-chatting, playing with the dog.
Don't do that shit in front of me.
I left their house. I'm behind the wheel of the car, and I'm vibrating with anger. I'm like, I have nothing. I have
White
nothing.
knuckling.
Yeah, I'm like, they can't have that. You know, I'm like, I can't believe it. I have nothing.
Yeah.
I need a man.
Oh, you ever hang out with a married couple?
Yes.
Actually, I'll qualify that with a married couple that likes each other.
Thank you.
Yeah, because usually married couples do hate each other viscerally.
A lot of married couples are not having a good time with it. I have a couple friends that are just like, they're so perfect for each other that every time I'm with them, I'm like, y'all need to leave.
Yeah.
Like they love each other.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know if this speaks to like a sort of childhood trauma, but like I'm much more comfortable when couples fight in front of me.
Yes.
Than like, oh baby, you shouldn't have done that. Get that shit out of my fucking face.
Get out of here.
That's annoying.
That is annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Why do you think, honestly, to your core, you are single? People can't handle it. They can't handle it.
I'm single. It's me. I'll start there. I'll start and tell you right now, because I date a lot.
Yeah.
And I've never gone to a serious place with it. And it's for a lot of reasons. My parents fucked me up, both of them in different ways.
Love.
And it's mostly their fault. I have very little to do with it. Yeah, I think I just struggle to get there with somebody. There's always just some there's so many things I need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My friends need to love you.
Yes.
My aunt needs to love you. You need to be fun at parties, but not obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much that I need that I'm creating an impossible person in my head.
Oh, I'm a victim of the same mentality. I think I'm always like, I want a champion. I want someone to be my number one fan, but I also want to support them. Men are threatened.
Yeah.
They really are. And I'm not. And the one, of course, man that I found that like had a stable job was like a tech guy, but not the like cringy tech guy. He was like winner's circle, made his own money, had his own hobbies, supported me. Situationship.
Yeah, situationship.
You know, have you heard about the taxi cab theory?
What is this?
Taxi cab theory is going to be when a straight man, the difference between a straight man and a straight woman is when a woman meets a person, they're like, oh, I think that you're the right person. And so I'll start to sort of adjust my lifestyle to be with that person.
Yeah.
A straight man, it could be the right person, but if he's not ready to settle down, he's not ready and he'll let you go. The taxi cab theory is that, you know, like when a taxi puts available, it's the first woman that he meets when he's decided he's ready to date.
Yeah.
And that's very kind of what I deal with. Like, I've been told that I'm too good for people. I'm sure you might have been told the same thing, that people are just like intimidated or like you're too funny, you're too smart. What the fuck are you supposed to do with that?
Let's be less funny and less smart.
Right. And I will dull myself for a
Yo,
man.
I'm about to dull myself in a big way.
Yes. Lobotomy?
Lobotomy sisters.
We can actually do a double bot.
Let's get a double bot. I'm actually just waiting until I have like 100K. I want to do just a surgery day. I want to do like lobotomy, gastric sleeve, veneers,
hair plugs.
I just want to go under, and then when I come up, I want to be like, okay, I love life. Who wants me?
Yeah, who wants it?
Who wants me? I just had 24 hours of surgery.
I've been under the knife.
I've been under the knife. Who want me? That's what I'm looking for.
When we both get top surgery and then we go through the healing process.
I'm not getting rid of my tits, but you can get rid of yours.
I'll give you my tits.
These girls are here to stay. These girls make the money.
These are the money makers. I think that
What are you listening to lately?
Oh my God, let me go ahead and pull this up. You want the short answer? Key Glock.
Key Glock. Okay, that's number one.
You know about Key Glock? Anybody?
We know about Key Glock. Anybody make some noise?
Zero.
I don't know Key Glock.
Yeah, and I didn't before last week either. He has a song that really speaks to me in a spiritual way that says, I would never put a bitch before my money. I would never put a bitch before my money on my mummy.
Period.
I heard that and I said, this is what it's equivalent to what Hillsong United used to do for me.
Yes. Yes. I'm feeling built up right now. I would never put a bitch before my mom. I'm going down to the altar.
This is one of those things.
I got a coffee shop from the Christian coffee shop in the church in this hand, and this one's doing this guy right here.
Absolutely.
I'm worshiping.
And you're wearing a long sleeve Henley with a puffer vest.
Believe it.
Yep.
Next question.
Could you ever see? Well, you do the pastor bit. You do the.
I have done the pastor bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you ever see? Yes, you can.
I can.
What have you been listening to?
God, we just come to you today. I have been listening to new Waxahachie. You heard any of this yet? Waxahachie, 2 new singles out, record on the way.
Love.
By the time this episode comes out, record might be out. I'm not sure.
What did you put on your story yesterday that I liked it?
Oh my God.
Leanne Rhymes.
Leanne Rhymes. Yep. Oh, and it was, what was it? It was what I said the girls need to get back to country music like this.
Go ahead and pull it up.
It was something's gotta give. Something's gotta give
Yes.
me butterflies. Something's
Yes.
gotta make me feel all right. That was an era of women in country music when we were being serious.
And that it was Leanne Rhymes and alternatively confused Leanne Womack.
Thank you, Leanne Womack. Thank you.
Thank you, Leanne
Thank you, Leanne
Womack.
Womack. I hope you dance, girl.
You still feel small when you stand beside the ocean.
I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Someone sang that at my mom's nursing school graduation in rural Missouri.
That's a choice.
And it was crazy.
Was it good? No.
You know what? It was very spirited.
Impassioned.
But I want you to imagine a bunch of rednecks, because it's a rural Missouri nursing school graduation.
Got it.
A bunch of rednecks sitting in a community college auditorium, and then one of the graduates takes the mic and goes, "I hope you dance."
It's a wizard constant motion.
Like she's like, and she's giving it.
Yes.
Now she's not taking it.
Nope.
But she's giving it, and she really went for it. And those graduates, there were tears falling.
Oh, I imagine.
And you know the way a Southern person sings when they're like they really think they're taking it.
Yes.
Like they're like, "And you still feel small when you
Yeah.
stand beside the ocean."
Okay, sing by the way.
But they're like not. But it's not. You know what I mean?
That was the bit of who the fuck does that. Krish does that bit where he's like, singers when they want you to know they can sing. I don't know. It was like this. Whoa!
Oh!
Yeah,
But no.
that
But
was
it's you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Well, and this is another thing when they get into it. One of these.
Ah! Yeah. when they throw this one back here.
Yeah, yeah. You give a little parabola arm.
Yeah.
It's over.
When they start giving algebra arm.
Yep.
They're giving you XY axis.
Yeah. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. You don't have any in-ears.
Yeah. What's this accomplishing?
You don't have an in-ear.
You don't have an in-ear, babe.
You're singing into a cordless mic in an auditorium. On.
This is the First Baptist Church.
On. Okay. Wait. Voicemails. We need voicemails.
Do we have to?
Yes. Get the voicemails in here. And just, we'll cut this part. What is your problem? Well, you know, we got listeners from voicemails. We asked them, what's something you want to know the truth about?
Okay.
Then we're going to see what they're up to.
I didn't realize we were doing truth teller section.
Oh,
right
we're doing
now.
truth teller section.
We're doing recount the votes.
Recount them. All right, John, give it to us.
Caleb, we want to know the truth about where you were on January 6th.
And I've been
Love,
asking
Ryan,
this
and
for a
Harper.
while.
What did
That was it?
Okay. What do you think?
Where you were at January 6th?
Where was I January 6th?
I think you were under Nancy Pelosi's desk. Sucking it.
Sucking what?
Anything?
Sucking something.
Something?
I'll tell you all the truth about January 6th. Brittany and I were at the Capitol. Okay.
You got involved.
Now she got tackled on the front lawn of the White House.
I did. I was scaling the wall.
I was in Nancy Pelosi's office. I was taking staplers. I was touching documents, and I was chasing Missouri Senator Josh Hawley through the chambers.
Yes.
Now, do I regret it?
No.
Absolutely not. Would I do it differently knowing now what I should have known then? No. Do I think that it was bad for democracy? No. Now, that having all been said, do I hope it never happens again? No.
No.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, the next one's about to be a hoot and a holler. I heard we got Canes to cater.
We got Raisin Canes. Me and Brittany are bringing in some Terry Blacks.
With those to-go cups, the nice, like, reusable cups.
Me and Brittany are bringing Terry Blacks to the next insurrection.
Bringing some smoked meats.
We're bringing smoked meats to the insurrection. I just know it was. Here's what I'll say. Do I support the insurrection? Of course not.
Of course course not.
Do I think there was a part of it that was probably a lot of fun?
Definitely.
Yes, of course.
You can see the pure joy on some of their faces. I mean, the face paint, the Viking hat. Yeah, it looks like a damn blast.
Yeah, it looks like a party. They're like flags. They're like
Right.
they think they're changing the world that day.
Yeah.
They think they're part of history, and in many ways they were.
In many ways they were, but not in the ways that count or matter.
No.
In any way.
Well, they were changing history in that their families are without them now because they're in prison.
Because they are actually going to be rotting.
They are actually in federal prison.
Was it worth it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the bit, you got to sacrifice your freedom for the bit.
I think the ultimate example of committing to the bit was the January 6th insurrection. I think they said, what if we shut down the government over this? And then they did it.
And hilarious, by the way.
Hilarious.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Well, you actually voted for Trump, but let's get that other voicemail up. Twice. She did that twice.
Twice.
Let's get that other
Trying to make it
voicemail
3.
cooking.
Let's
We
go
got
for
2
3.
here.
Oh, sorry.
All right. What do we got here?
Okay.
Hello. I love everything you do, but it's unimportant. I want to know the truth about bisexual women and why they are the way that they are. Where do they get off? What is their motive?
What train stop do they get off
My
at?
friends tell me to stop vilifying them, but they need to stop being the villain in my life. So yeah. Bye.
Not this very damaged young woman.
What the fuck is wrong with... Oh.
Well, here's the thing about bisexual women.
Go ahead and tell us. Go on, queen.
But go ahead. Hey, tell them.
Tell them, queen.
Bisexual women, I have the utmost respect for. I think them and their boyfriends. I think they're beautiful. I think their
Yes.
love is beautiful. I think bisexual women and their boyfriends, which
Them
they all
and
have.
their wolf cuts.
Yeah, I think, okay, girl.
Get it.
Yes, wear that outfit, you know? I think, why not? I think them and their boyfriends seem very happy.
Yeah.
What else to say?
Not much.
What do you think about the queer community?
I feel very uncomfortable around the queer community. It's very difficult to be in the same room as some of them.
Which segment specifically?
All.
Oh, okay.
See all of the above.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, it
Even
is
A?
tough.
Even asexuals?
They're the worst.
Maybe most of all.
No.
No,
What do you
y'all
mean,
are loved.
What do you mean you don't want me?
Yeah.
In any way?
That is tough for me.
It is.
Anybody who doesn't want me, I'm like, you're a sexuality that should be marginalized.
Any person that doesn't want me should not be able to vote.
Like straight men, I go, you should be marginalized.
Yes.
Unless you're going to make exceptions for me.
Yes.
And then marginalization is on its way.
Oh, thank God.
March in the marginalization.
Change is happening.
Change is coming. And we can have all this and more if you just get to the ballots. Get to the voting booths, y'all.
Get to the booth.
you know
Rand
what-
Paul, right in.
Right in Rand. Do you know what I'll say? You and I as a ticket would kill.
Oh my God, we'd get at least 3,000.
Who was that? Who was that? Girl, we'd get at least 5.
Okay, but yeah, 5.
Though across Texas and Missouri, I think we could do something.
We could do some damage.
Who was that woman governor of Texas that was so iconic? Do you know who I'm talking
Woman
about?
governor.
She was an old woman governor of Texas.
Margaret Thatcher.
Yes. Yes, the Iron Lady.
The Iron Lady.
Do y'all know who I'm talking about?
When?
She was an iconic old woman. Dorothy Ann Richards. Do you know her?
Now, I'm not as old as you are, so
Yeah.
I'm really, like my cultural literacy kind of ends at a certain point.
Yeah, you're quite a bit younger than me. Your literacy in general is less than mine.
Can't read.
You have a tough time reading.
I do.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out what your shirt says for the last 30 minutes.
You love this shirt.
I do. I want it.
You love Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, and if we want to get to my so true,
I want to get to your so true,
Confession.
but I want to tell you about Dorothy Ann Richards first.
please tell me everything you.
She was
I
a
need to
lady
know.
governor of Texas. She was a Democrat.
Period.
And she was, I'm forgetting all the iconic things she said, but she would just go off on Republicans. She'd be like, let me get this straight. You want to tell a woman she don't have a right to choose what goes on with her body? Keep dreaming, mister. Like, she was like...
And where is she now?
I believe she has passed. but during her life, she was very powerful and beautiful.
I am missing her today.
You need to study up on her.
I would like to see a TikTok boxing match between her and Greg Abbott.
Greg, well, I think she'd have the upper hand.
She would.
Just based on...
I mean, we could go chair for chair. We could even the playing field.
Brittany.
What's going on?
It's a chair match.
Talk to me. What's up?
What?
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me what I did wrong. What's wrong?
He's a fucking evil man. I don't give a shit.
Man, I can't reference some things.
I can't speak the truth.
I can't reference some things.
I thought we were doing truth teller section right now.
Oh my god. Okay, Brittany, what is something that's so true to you, girl? Go ahead.
The way you said that was so like
Hit it.
self-loathing.
Go ahead, hit
What
it.
is something that's so true?
Yeah, I guess Brittany, do my podcast.
Okay. What is so true is that Hooters has nothing on Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wow.
And of course, the shirt did kind of make me solidify this opinion. Buffalo Wild Wings, B-dubs, if you will, is something very, very integral to the lore of me and mine.
Yeah.
I love Buffalo Wild Wings. It has the best flavors. It's way better than, what's the other one? Wingstop?
Wingstop.
That's it. It's a hot take.
Wingstop doesn't have what it takes.
Wingstop, they do these like mukbang
Yeah.
on TikTok where people will get a cup, I'm not joking, this size or like a to-go cup of the Wingstop ranch, dunk the tender in it. You can't taste the flavor when you do that
Don't
shit.
do that
And you're about
shit.
to piss me off when you
Yeah.
do that shit too. They do that with Cane's too. They'll get a whole thing of cane sauce. You don't need that much fucking cane sauce. The beauty is you get one little, you know, you're with your finger.
It's like mortality.
Yes.
It's like mortality. The beauty is that the cup
Yes.
runs out.
Exactly. You think Dracula is happy being immortal? No, but he wants to kill himself and he can't.
He wants to die, just like Age of
He wants to
Adeline.
die.
Wingstop is not that girly. She doesn't have the range.
Wingstop does not have the range, and I just am a B-dubs girl till I die.
B-dubs, go ahead and tell me right now your order.
We're gonna do Asian Zing boneless.
Thank you. All the way?
What
Are you doing full Asian Zing boneless?
Yeah.
How many pieces? Tell the truth.
Well, before my diet, I would say we're doing 12-piece.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do 6.
We're going to do 6.
And then I'm gonna leave and be hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can come back later that night. You can do lunch and dinner at B-dubs. And then their fries, good.
Good.
But I'm gonna do celery and carrots.
Thank you.
Because guess what? Healthy.
Because guess what? Queen of health. Inventor of dieting.
It takes a lot to look like this.
Yes, it does. And you look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
If I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm going with whatever, like a large. I'm going with like a large bone-in wing.
Okay, and it depends on the day.
Yes, and I'm doing 3 flavors. Okay, I'm hitting you with Asian Zing.
Yep.
I'm hitting you with spicy garlic.
Are you a lemon pepper girl?
I'm not a lemon pepper girl. I will do it, but it's never in my top 5.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hit you with Parmesan garlic.
Okay, yeah, I see that for you.
You got a mild, you got a spicy, and then you got Asian Zing is spicy, but it's in its own class.
It's so good.
It's a different spice.
It's a different type of spice, and also sometimes it's like a pregnancy craving, not pregnant, of buffalo. I just want that buffalo sauce. I went through a kick recently where I would buy a full rotisserie chicken, just dunk it in that Frank's Red Hot, just midnight over the sink in my house. Because guess what? I'm an adult. I'm
You're
an American.
real as fuck. You're one of the most American people I've ever encountered. You
Not a
got real
compliment.
American values. No, no, girl. You got American values. You got real American values on you.
I love that about you. You're red-blooded.
I'm red-blooded.
You are.
You should see the way I act at a barbecue restaurant.
I'm scared.
There's 2 places that I don't have politics. One of them is at any barbecue restaurant in the South.
Yes.
I got no politics there. And then the second is when I'm sitting in an AMC signature recliner with a Mr. Pibb. There are 2 places.
Pibb! Oh, can we have Pibb on the podcast?
Yes.
Holy shit, Mr. Pibb.
There are 2 places that I don't have politics, and those are them.
I think those should be like the equivalent of in South Korea, North Korea, the DMZ, demilitarized
Yes.
zone. AMC select.
Everybody's welcome.
Yes.
Nobody talks about anything political.
Guys, can we just like not
No
talk
politics.
about this right now? Yes.
Nicole Kidman's going to do her poem.
She is gonna theater.
Because we need that.
Her poem.
Somehow. I can't do an Australian accent.
somehow-
Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
Yeah, not how she sounds.
It's okay.
Close.
It's no worries. It's no
I'm
worries.
not worried about
Can I
it.
talk to you off mic for a second? What the fuck? God, you're a perfect Nicole Kidman.
That bit Drew does of like that shit you pulled back there. I don't want to see it.
CG says, CG, will you show us that again? She says 30-minute mark. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny.
Typed on a Microsoft Word document. I'm gonna freak out. Oh.
What is okay, I'm gonna say something
What
about
do you want to know?
I'm gonna say something about you
ahead.
that a lot of people may not know.
Okay.
You are my close personal friend in real life, despite the way we act.
Yes.
Okay. And by the way, I fall into like my uncle's accent when I talk to you. Any other time, when I'm talking to anyone else in the world, I talk like this, right? When I'm talking to you, I'm like, now let me tell you something, darling.
And I'll tell you something real quick.
I can't stop.
Yeah.
Um,
That makes me feel good.
you're full of controversial opinions. What do you think your hottest take is? What's the hill you'll die on?
Oh Lord. Well, I think we've talked about this a little bit before. Of some Christian music's really fucking good.
Slaps.
Really good.
Slaps.
I
Savior,
also
he can move all mountains.
don't remember the rest.
Fuck!
I do remember lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Damn.
They did it.
They did it. I'm trying to think a controversial opinion that
Your
I'd be
hot
willing
take.
to share.
Well, that's the thing, is you got to be willing to share. Because
Yeah, I
we're
don't
putting
have
this
much. This is going on God's internet.
out. This is going on God's internet.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of one that I have. What is a controversial? What is a
How about a man you find attractive that's not conventionally attractive?
Patrick Mahomes?
He's not conventionally attractive.
Is he?
I think he is.
Okay. Fuck.
I mean, like
I get made fun of for it because he sounds like a frog.
Mahomes. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess I do see that. It's giving a little Kermy.
It's giving a little Kermy.
Yeah.
A man that I'm attracted to that most people aren't attracted
Something
to.
fucked up like a Benedict Cumberbatch or an Adam Driver or something.
You're not gonna find a lot of interesting stuff with me on this one because my taste in men is like what people in marketing are counting on. You know what I mean? like when I see a man that I think is attractive, everyone's like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and when people try to tell me like, I don't know, I think there's something going on with Steve Buscemi, I'm like, die. I'm like, no, there's not. No, there's not.
Something going on.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know. Ooh, they're like, ooh, there's a
Yeah.
little flavor on Steve Buscemi. I'm like, for me, it's Odell Beckham Jr. You know, it's like just
yes.
like hot guys.
Yeah. Give me a hot man. Brain dead? Yes.
Sure.
You love a brain dead man.
I do. I don't need my man to think.
I do, unfortunately. It's why I want you so bad. You just reject me every time I come here.
It sucks that you said you want me because I think. I want you to want me for my body.
And I don't?
Objectify me.
I do. I will always.
I will, baby.
Without fail.
Why do I want you?
That's a tough one. Can we take a break?
I don't know. Yeah, let's cut because this is like kind of embarrassing. I want you for a million reasons.
Oh, well.
You and I actually soul twins, separated at birth.
I agree.
Everything I was already a fan, but then when we actually started becoming pals, every like third thing you say, I'm like from deep from within my soul.
It really scares me.
Every song
sometimes.
you share, every phrase you say,
every breath you take.
I'll be watching you. There's something going on here.
There is. And the first time that I was like, okay, this is getting a little weird was however many months ago, maybe a year ago, when I posted that Flatland Cavalry song and you swiped up and you said, and what do you know about this?
Yeah.
The
In a life where we work out.
in a life where
we work out. There's a house upon a hill.
Yeah. And when we duet that, then what?
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna freak out because that's our song.
I'm gonna cry because that's our song. We do need to duet that.
We do.
What's the nearest karaoke bar?
Oh
It's
my
open
God.
right now.
How far are we from Koreatown?
Let's go.
Yeah. No, when you swiped up on that, I was like, I have never in my life, especially, and let me get real for a second. Out here, it's very easy to feel alone.
Yes.
Because a lot of these people are soul-sucking vampires who want something from you.
Yeah.
And it's not the way to form genuine human connection. And if you are around that for too long, it is really like wearing on your soul. I've been so fortunate to find people like you and other Southern transplants, to be honest, who really like lock into that. There's a little community out here, you know, if people from the South kind of stick together and it's not just people from the South, it's liberal people who escaped the South in a certain extent, in a certain sense. And so I feel very fortunate that like I've got a beautiful friend group out here. I know you feel the same. Well, you've got friends in every fucking city on earth, even Roku City.
Stop
which
it.
we were talking about earlier.
Oh, I'm connected in Roku City.
Roku City, shit's going down.
If you need something in Roku City, I know a guy. Specifically a guy. They're very strict about gender over there.
Yes.
Roku City is very essential.
Very binary, very binary.
Very binary. I'm straight in Roku City. I'm straight in Roku City.
And I'm a 4-star general.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Yeah, it is tough. It's like, especially in the business that we're in, it's like everybody, it is a business that's built on connections. Like it's a business that's built on knowing people. And so it's, I think it's difficult not to go like, oh, I'd like to be friends with that person. They make cool stuff that I really like. How do you navigate? We've talked about this a little bit in dating, but like, how do you navigate the fact that so many people you encounter know who you are and what you do and want something from you? Because you're at such a different level with it than I am. You're like, it's another thing with you.
It's odd. I will say it's odd because I think it also has to come from this place of, and pertains to dating as well, of like, do I want to be friends with this person? You know, like, because people can come up to you and be like, big fan, let's hang out, let's get dinner, whatever. But it's like, if I'm not fucking with the vibe, it's like, I think I'm busy, actually.
Yeah.
You know, like I've found my voice to say no, because so much of this industry also is people pleasing. If you're a funny, nice person, you have to be funny and nice at all times.
Yeah.
And if you're not, that won't bode well for you, you know, sort of thing. So I think that there's a power in like, my time is very precious to me, and I'm going to be very selective with who I give it to. So that's kind of how I approach it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
What do you, we've also talked about this before, but I'm dying to have it on the record.
Let's go ahead and get it on the internet forever.
Let's get on the internet forever, because that's how all good thoughts should be. You're a philosopher, in my opinion, and I want to get your word out there.
They do say that I resemble Aristotle in the face and body.
People have said that.
Yes. Not in the thought process, though.
No, they don't like your mind, but they think you're built like a Roman.
They're scared of my, man.
What does Brittany want? What does Brittany want out of all this? What's the point?
An Irishman.
Yeah.
Irish cock.
Okay.
Why are you laughing?
You want Irish cock out of, that's what you're, that's kind of your life's purpose?
I think so.
I know that's the answer. By the way, you're not surprising me.
I know.
I've had to talk with you before.
I know. You've had to talk me off the
I've
ledge.
had to talk you off the ledge about Irish cock. Literally every time we hang out, I'm like, what's going on with you? You're like, I need a man from Dublin so bad.
That's not a joke.
That's not a joke. It's who you are, baby.
It's who you're.
It's how you're. That's who you are.
It's who you are.
It's who you are, darling.
O-R-E.
I can be, oh, what a delight to be sitting with you. It's closer.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
We'll work on that. And the same, when we do the Nicole Kidman impression, we'll do the Irish impression as well.
This is why I'm not on fucking SNL.
Yeah, I think what I want in life is just an Irishman.
What?
Maybe an EGOT.
It's kind of, okay.
Secondary.
So,
What?
now.
What's up?
EGOT, you're well on your way, because in high school...
We are, every great journey in life began with one step.
And let's talk about your first step to EGOT.
Yep.
In high school, you played the grandma in an Addams Family musical.
Yep, musical. Rusical.
Rusical. And the Squeakquel. And you won a, what was it? A Kelly Award?
That's going to be a Kelly Award.
Kelly
I'm
Award?
shocked you remembered that.
From the what school district?
Keller High School. What fucking district was that? Couldn't tell you.
Keller ISD.
Yeah, it was something like that.
So you won an award in high school for playing the grandma in the Addams Family.
Yes. Famously.
This tells so many stories about you. Why did that sound like, hey, baby?
Yeah, baby.
What gets us in the club? Hey, baby.
Holy shit, that's what we about. She moves her body like a cyclone.
Or boom, 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 boom. Oh shit, shake that ass, go move it like shit, shit. Stop, whoa, back it up. Let me see your hips swing. You remember that one?
Oh my god, I've been thinking about A Baby for the rest of my
Hey,
week.
baby. That whole era.
White folks, gangsters in the club.
Hey, baby.
Damn.
No, it's not nothing.
No, it's something for
Our
sure.
our duo music career is on its way up.
It is. How about, oh. Were you,
Yes.
all right, thank you for answering. Usher.
I was Usher at one point.
You just kind of Michael Jackson.
In the early 2000s. Yeah,
Okay.
I was Usher. Oh, I was big into Usher.
When was it the moment in your life when you were like, oh, yeah, any straight thought just kind of left your mind?
There was a photograph of Jake Gyllenhaal that came out, I don't know, mid-2000s sometime.
Okay.
And it was like a picture of him. It was
Yeah.
a picture of him. I want to say he was
Control
wearing like,
yourself.
I can't. I'm literally like gonna blush. Like this picture, it was crazy. This picture of him, I want to say he was wearing like low-rise jeans. And he was shirtless. And he had like maybe a cross. He had some kind of necklace. Maybe it was he had some kind of necklace on. And he's just like standing up against a wall like this. And I was like, it's so over.
It's over.
It's so over.
Flatline.
Yeah, I was like, it's so. Look, we've got the picture right there. That was what did it for me.
That was the twinkiest
I
picture
was like 12.
I've ever seen.
I was like 12.
That is a twink.
Honey, I was 12.
Honey.
What do I tell you? And he looked kind of like a lifeguard that worked at my pool.
Yeah, it always has to have a real life connection.
It went like that, and I wanted to go like that,
Yeah.
and I was like, I just literally was in my head. I was like, it's so over.
Yes.
You're gonna have to just be gay.
That's real. That's
Yeah.
really real.
What made you? What was your moment that you knew you were gonna be straight?
Where I knew I wasn't gay.
Yeah, not full gay.
Yeah, that I wasn't full blown. I would say for me, it was not Jake Gyllenhaal. It was this. Okay, well, it was a four-door of
Greg Abbott,
Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret Thatcher.
Chris Evans.
Thank you.
And this was kind of like, because of course I was always attracted to boys. Like I loved Dylan and Cole Sprouse, like that sort of thing. Like on Sweet Life, like I was really fucking with that. I have something to tell you, by the way, later. Hey, put a pin in Cole Sprouse. I'll get back to that in a second. That was kind of, like I'm in elementary school, like, oh, he's cute. My first ever crush was Ash from Pokemon. Like I wanted that so bad as a 6-year-old. And then moving forward into like freshman year of high school, I saw a photo of Chris Evans from the movie with Anna Faris called What's Your Number? Flop. Horrible.
Yeah, okay.
Number as in like how many people have you fucked?
Okay.
And I was about 13, and it's a photo of him with like whipped cream
Oh yeah.
on his cock or
Are you
something
sure
like
it was?
that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Not another teen movie.
Is it not another teen movie that you're thinking of, or were they spoofing that?
Maybe.
I think they're spoofing that in not another teen movie because Chris Evans is the cool guy in not another teen movie.
Yes.
But he's got whipped cream over his dick,
That's it.
And a
Yes.
banana.
up his ass.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was that.
That
And I
right
saw
there.
it. Yes, 100% it was that. And he's got that chest hair, and I literally remember feeling like, oh, what is sex?
Yeah.
Because before that, I was like, oh, what are you guys doing down there?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's touching? Ew. And then I saw that photo, and I said, I could get into that.
Need to have it.
Yeah.
Need to have some of it.
Yeah, Chris Evans really sort of made me a woman when you really think about it. You know who else? Jafar from Aladdin.
You would, you evil bitch. You would, because you like your guys a little gay.
A little.
You need a little, just a touch of homo in there.
Yeah, a little spindly and queer.
Yeah, just a little. Careful with that cue. Careful. Not the word, but just the way you threw the sauce on that one. It would have been one thing if you said, "Oh, spindly and queer." But you said spindly and queer. You put a little John Voight on that one, honey. Be careful now.
Had a little gruff to
We're
it.
in California, not in Texas. You can get put away for things like that out here.
Yep, it'll be done.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was it.
Does he still do it for you, Chris Evans? Do you still imagine it would do it for you?
Absolutely. I will say he grew a mustache and it looked a little Hitlery.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking with that. Like I think Henry Cavill had a much better mustache. I love a mustache.
I know you do.
I showed you the gentleman I'm talking to right now. Of course, my Irish gentleman.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm happy that you did.
Oh, well, of course I would.
Yeah.
And in 2 weeks when we're not talking anymore,
Yeah.
I'm gonna regret this. But as for right now, he's got the stash that
You've got an
really
Irish
like.
guy on the line who I'm just going to say, we need him.
We
need him.
We can split him custody.
We need him bad.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna come back to Cole Sprouse. Thank you for reminding me. When is this coming out?
Like 2 or 3 weeks from now.
T.
T.
Okay, maybe I won't talk about this then.
Come on.
So here's Cole Sprouse. I'll come back to him. I did write a fan fiction about Cole Sprouse.
I do know that.
And for anyone listening who does not know about this, he was going to be in the Gulf War. It's going to be loosely based on the events of Saving Private Ryan, but sort of, if you can imagine, Cole Sprouse is going to be the lead. And of course, he goes to war and comes back a different man, because how could you not?
Yeah.
Right? The PTSD is really, really rough.
And does he come back to you? Or?
He goes back to me.
Yeah.
That's my Cole.
Yeah. That's my Coley.
That's my CC.
That's my sissy Cole.
And so I did write this when I was at the grown age of 19 and way too old to be writing fan fictions about real life men. And so that's just kind of floating. That's part of the lore. And did I send it to you?
You haven't sent it to me
I'll
yet.
send it to you.
There's a real fear you have around sending it to me. You have a real fear around sharing that part of yourself with me, and I think it's valid.
It's over today. I'll send it to you tonight.
Thank you. Send it to me tonight.
Anytime.
I need to read a couple things. I need to read. I've got that I need to read from you, and I need to read Drew's book.
I need to read Drew's book too.
You want to do book club?
Yes, please.
Let's read Drew's book together.
Okay, period.
Because I keep meaning to read it.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for, honestly, a plane ride because I get a lot of reading done on planes.
That's my thing, is I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to be on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's my brain rot, you know?
You do. You do have brain rot.
And you don't?
No. I'm different than everybody else.
I'm built different.
You don't have brain rot is the thing. That's the fucking frustrating thing about you. You're fine. You're literally mentally well.
Thank you.
You're literally mentally well.
Most experts would disagree.
Yeah, my doctors are not on board.
Oh my God. No, I was texting. Sorry to interrupt. I have to talk about my Irishman again. We were texting the other day and he goes, he said something like, does your therapist agree with...
Does your therapist agree?
Does your therapist agree? I sent him some fucked up text and he responded and he was like, does your therapist know that you talk this way on the internet or something like that? And I responded and I said, I think they're called psychological evaluators in the ward that I'm in right now. And he said, you type surprisingly well for someone in a straitjacket. And I was like, I need you in a way that is so... I was like, I said something like they release me every 6 hours and I get computer time and I message you. And he said, that's real sweet or something like that. Like it turns flirty after it's kind of like, there's something clinically wrong with you.
You ever have one of those situations where it's going real flirty like that and then the person just takes it way too far?
No.
No? Never happened to you?
Go ahead and explain to me a sort of
Gay
example.
men will take it way too far.
Oh, well, of course.
Like in that situation, if I text that to a gay man, if I was like, yeah, every 6 hours they let me out of the jacket and I text you, like there have been multiple times in my life where I've been having a cute conversation like that, and a gay man will be like, then what? You suck my fucking dick? I'm like, okay. All right.
Yes.
Yes. Mayhaps. But just ease up.
No, yeah, and it also kills the bit.
It kills the bit and it kills the vibe. We were being cute and suggestive.
Yeah, now it's like...
Yeah, I'm going to give you head.
Yeah, I guess I'll put your penis in my mouth.
Yes, I'll give you head, but must you be so vulgar?
Exactly. Have some fucking decorum.
Have some class, scum. Yeah, you just go too far.
Yeah, I do appreciate that about this young gentleman. He never takes it to a point where I'm like, ugh.
Ugh.
Like it's always in the sake of comedy,
I was trying to schedule a hookup yesterday. Guy I met on Grindr. We moved over to Snapchat.
Oh.
Because he had a private Grindr account, and those guys often delete their accounts. So sometimes they'll move to Snapchat if they're like,
Now, what is a private Grindr account?
Grindr is where you have up no pictures and you only send pictures privately because you're DL.
Now, how would you know to connect with this young gentleman if you haven't seen a photo of him?
He messaged me and said, hey, how's it going? And I said, do you have a picture? And he said, yes. And then he sends an expiring picture. So that they don't have it's not public.
Got it.
But he'll share it with certain people.
Is that because he's famous? Is that because...
I highly doubt it.
Okay.
Sometimes, yes, but he's DL. I'm assuming, so come to find out, I'm assuming he's DL because he's like straight, not out to people, whatever. And I'm into that. Sometimes that's a mood. Mm-hmm. I don't catch feelings for DL guys anymore. That was an old habit. Now I just hook up sometimes. We're messaging on Snapchat and we're like talking about when we're gonna hook up because he's really cute and I'm like into it. And I go, what are you doing tonight? And I go, I have stuff until like 7 or 8, but I could probably meet up afterwards. And he goes, I can't tonight. I'm hanging with my girl. And I said,
oh, right.
I said, do you have a girlfriend? And he said, yeah. And I said, oh, are you like open? And he goes, no, I cheat.
No, Mama, I'm cheating.
And I said, I don't think we're on the same page.
Oh my God.
I can't. That's a little too much for me. I like DL can be fun, but I'm like, not that I know you're like hanging out with your girlfriend and gonna, not for me.
That is batshit. To be
also,
so
no,
open,
I cheat is awesome.
No,
I cheat is awesome. I'm not gonna be part of it, but it is really cool.
No, that's really like props to you, brother.
He didn't lie.
Yeah.
He could have been like, oh yeah, we're open, but so he said, no, I cheat on my girl.
No, I cheat. Full stop.
Yeah, no, I cheat.
Damn.
Not like no, I cheat. Is that a problem? No, I cheat, or like things are bad with us.
Did he throw like an LMAO in there or anything?
Certainly not. Certainly not. Nobody's ass was being laughed off.
Of course not.
No, I cheat.
No. That's crazy.
Straight up, I do infidelity.
Oh, good for him.
Good for him. Tough for her. I wish I knew her.
Wish I knew her so I could send her a little Instagram DM.
I'd shoot her a text. I'd be like, hey, your guy's stepping out on you. You guys should break up so I can have him.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Clean
you
break.
could go after her.
Yeah. God, I got to stop probably doing bits on here about me being straight. People are going to start thinking it's true.
People are going to want you and
Literally.
you're going to have like a line to turn away.
Literally every episode we've recorded with like a female friend. I'm like, and what if I was fucking you? You know, like it's like, because it's
what if I gave you head?
Yeah. And then what?
And then what?
And then what? What if I was there? Yeah, I got to stop doing the straight bit. People have
Yeah.
accused me.
We'll kill it eventually.
Eventually. But with you, it's real.
Yes.
With you, it's real.
Yes.
Other girls, that don't mean anything to me.
Well, they don't have the charm and, pheromones that I give off.
I need a good Southern woman.
to cook for me.
if I'm gonna do women, it needs to be a good Southern woman.
Paula Deen.
Paula Deen.
Yep.
You're my Paula Deen.
Oh, thank you.
No, you and I are no good for each other.
Yeah, it would really end in love and marriage, which that can't happen. Not in Hollywood.
It would end in blissful domesticity. And we have so much else to do. We have so many other things to do.
Yeah.
We're too young.
We're too young.
Hey, let's make a deal right now. If we're 40,
Suicide pact. Oh.
we'll kill each other. If we're 40, we're killing each other.
Period.
Not if we're single.
No.
Just when we turn 40, we'll kill each other.
No, we'll be in happy relationships by the time we're 40, like fully just, this is what I've prayed for my whole life. Oh, we're going to get that reminder on my Fitbit.
Oh,
40, happy birthday, kill yourself.
double suicide with Caleb.
You have to kill Caleb at 4 p.m.
Damn, how would you kill me?
How
if
would
you
I
had to
kill
kill me,
you?
like it was time to kill me, how would you kill me?
I'd make it quick.
You would?
Yeah.
I'd drag yours out.
Oh, that's really rude.
Oh, would you want it to be quick?
Maybe.
I thought you'd want it to be kind of like an experience.
Well, I mean, if we wanted to do like a sort of drawing and quartering, I could make that happen for you. Okay. If you want something kind of medieval in nature.
Yeah, I think actually go back to quick. I was kind of vibing with quick, actually.
Yeah, like blow darts, kind of how I was
Blow
thinking.
dart,
Like
yeah.
we get 1, 2, and
Yeah.
then one of us is like, I was kidding. You know,
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I'd take you on a hike. I'd be let's go on a hike. We haven't hiked in a while. And you'd be like, oh my God, yes, girl, I miss you bad.
I'd be like, oh, and we used to hike all the time
I'd be
as
like,
girls.
oh my God, let's get back to hiking.
Yeah.
We go on a hike and I'd be like, hey, I'm just going to grab a sandwich out of the cooler real quick. You walk ahead. Pistol.
Of Mice and Men style. You take me out Lenny style.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing that sandwich, girl. You're like, okay, sounds good.
I'm like, in that plot of land we're going to get, Lenny's going to be great. Stupid. And that's a literary joke.
And that's a literary
And
joke.
you bitches have never read.
So
John
much for brain
Steinbeck.
rot.
Yep.
So all you do is read.
Well,
All you do is read.
you got dragons fucking each other.
Yeah.
It's not like really good for me.
I'm like, Brittany, what are you doing? You're like, just finished 18,000 words. This dragon fucked this princess, and now they have dragon princess babies. Anyway.
Just the plot of Shrek.
Wanna
It's
get
donkey
dinner?
and
Yeah.
dragon, yeah. Anyway, I'll be 30 minutes late to dinner.
Anyway, I gotta masturbate and then get in the shower. I'll be a
Gotta rub one out. I'll meet you there in 30.
little late. I'll see you there.
Yep. It is. You don't read. You can't.
I can't read, and I've never desired to.
That's so funny to me because I feel like, especially as well, you're a TV and movie sort of person. I'm assuming. Yeah, that's real.
I'm into television and film.
That's
Hey,
really
baby.
beautiful. Hey, baby.
Do you know what I absolutely love? I shared one and then you reposted it. I love the Horse Mafia account.
Oh my God!
I
about fell in
love
love
the Horse
with it.
Mafia account.
Yep.
There is an account called Horse Mafia.
Yes.
I found it first on Facebook. I've been sharing this thing for years.
I had no idea.
Years I've been sharing Horse Mafia. I used to do it when we were in Chicago. I would share it on friends' walls, on Facebook walls. Horse Mafia is an account that is, first of all, I do want to admit, yes, right wing. Of course, it's right wing.
And anything that's gonna have like a photo of a hummingbird and a psalm on
Yeah.
it, it's gonna be right wing.
Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and you'll enjoy it for a while. It'll be peaceful, and then 9/11 will come around, and the memes will start to get crystal clear about where they stand on stuff.
If you ever had questions,
Like, because Horse Mafia is a page that, like, every day they make like 3 or 4 individualized memes that are like, if you woke up today, say amen for Tuesday. All we're doing today is hugging family and dancing it out. Like, it's like really sweet. Or it'll be like a picture of like 3 bumblebees, like cheers in coffee cups. And they'll be like, another Thursday in the books. Not too bad, huh? You know?
he is good.
He is good. And then
Yes.
once every like 27th meme, it'll be like, every day our police officers step out of their houses, and who knows if they'll make it home at night. 1 like equals 1 respect. Keep it up for our boys in blue. And by the way, and there's like small caption, and by the way, everything the U.S. military has done has been justified.
It's warranted.
And then the next day it's like, Friday, can you believe it? Like, it's back to, and I love this account.
Oh my God, it's me when I break my diet.
Truly.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy.
It's like sending out Friday hugs and blessings to all my people. If you've received this, give me 1 like.
Go throw me a like.
Oh my God, I love that account.
Yeah, and then it's back to blue. I've got your 6.
Yeah, truly.
That's crazy.
Every like 27th, 28th meme is like, here's a picture of a soldier who got injured at war.
Jesus.
He was busy killing a family who didn't do anything.
Yeah. He
We
had just
support
actually
him.
nuked a civilian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We support him.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
may he rest. I do think that, for that much good, you got to take a little bad.
You got to take a little bad.
That's crazy.
There's 3 places that I'm not political.
Horse Mafia.
A barbecue restaurant in the South, my AMC signature recliner,
And?
the Horse Mafia
Yep.
meme page on Instagram.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Damn. I used to follow a bunch like that were like wholesome memes.
Yeah.
And it's a nice like break in the sort of
It really is.
self-deprecating, ironic, meta, fucking existential memes that I usually, it's like, wake up, babe, time to yearn. Like
Yeah.
that sort of shit I'll repost because I'm like, so true. But then, it's like me when the fajitas come out and they're hot and sizzling. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yes, dude.
That's actually so real.
That's so real.
Yeah.
It is it really breaks up. Following pages like that is a really nice breakup of like every other post being like career accomplishment. 3 homeless people just got droned by the government in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Women
just-
no longer have rights in these 7 countries.
Which that stuff doesn't bother me that much. But then it's like But then it's like sending hugs to my family on a Monday, and I tune in for that. Yeah, women's rights, I don't get too choked up about that stuff.
It's the same old song and dance. We've
Yeah,
kinda heard it
unhoused people I
before.
care about.
Yes.
I'm big on animals.
Big on animals.
Yeah, animal rights, don't fucking touch them.
Stop!
Women's rights, I go,
Oh my God, I saw this tweet the other day that PETA, is still tweeting, of course.
Thank you.
Like, the fur industry is, and people will comment on it, flop. Y'all fell off.
y'all fell off in a big way. Enter, fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck PETA.
Flop.
I do
Fuck
feel fuck
PETA.
PETA.
How about this? People eat tasty animals.
How about that?
That's one of the greatest jokes ever told.
You want to know a similar joke to that? One of the most heartbreaking things I've ever. I'm just telling you heartbreaking stories from childhood today.
Love it. Let's keep going.
One day when
It's
I was
great
in like
content.
3rd or 4th grade, my mom got me a new sweater from the Gap, and we didn't get a lot of new clothes when I was growing up. It was a lot of hand-me-downs and thrifted stuff.
Yep.
And I used to be so embarrassed. My mom would come home from Goodwill with like perfectly good new like used clothes, and I'd be like, "This fucking sucks," I was embarrassed. She got me a new Gap sweater, and I wore it. I wore it to the bus stop one day to get on the school bus, and this older kid who was always so mean to me, he goes, "Nice sweater." And I hadn't really been bullied like that yet, so I was like, "Thank you." And then he goes, "Yeah, you know what GAP stands for, don't you?" And I go, "No, what?" Like I'm like excited. I'm like, I'm about to learn something about my story. And he goes, "Gay ass people." And my whole world started spinning. I was like, "No,
He ate you up.
but you love my sweater." I was like,
Why would he say that he likes my sweater and then call it gay? He's gay.
So at one second he loves my sweater, and at the next second it stands for gay ass people. But we don't like gay people. So what am I? It just like
What does that mean?
I was so, and I turned the sweater inside out for the rest of the day.
Oh.
I was like, don't you dare.
So it just said pag?
Yeah, it was just like random stitching.
The embroidery on the other side?
Looked worse than my Goodwill clothes.
The teacher pulls you aside. Honey, are you eating good at home?
Han? Are you eating? No, they knew I was eating good at
I'm
home.
eating good. Trust.
Look at me. I've always looked like this.
Don't ask stupid fucking questions.
You ever seen pictures of me as a kid?
No, I'd like to.
Don't worry, I'd be happy to show you. I'm gonna show you, and I'll put this up on the YouTube for everybody to see too.
show
Don't
the
you worry about it.
audience.
You're gonna die. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this up later on, but just for your
Were
eyes
you
right
class
now.
clown? Tell me a little bit about this kid before I see him.
At this point, no. At this
Okay.
point, just a total sweetie. Too young to really have class clown stuff going on.
Okay.
This is me in a bubble bath at my
Okay.
grandparents' house.
Okay.
You're not ready. You think you're ready?
I can see it. Let me show it. Oh, that is too
Stop.
darling.
How cute is he?
He's real cute.
He's cute. You'd be friends with him. I can feel it.
Were you a ginger?
No, I had lighter brown hair. And this is me wearing my 101 Dalmatian shirt, my sunglasses, and my cowboy
Let's
hat.
see. Oh my god. Oh my god. We would have been friends.
Fast friends.
Fast, quick friends.
Fast friends.
That's wild. I also love that picture looks like it was taken in 1971.
Girl, if you don't stop talking about my age on this podcast, as if you aren't 2 years younger than me.
Like the sepia tone ass.
Not sepia
slide.
tone. How about I beat your ass? Then what? Then what? Then
I'll beat
what?
your ass for real.
I'll beat your ass. I'll hit you on this pod.
I'll hit you.
I'll
right
hit
now.
you, girl.
I do think it's funny as a quick response to something to be, I'll beat the shit out of you.
I'll kill you. How about that?
I'll kill you for real.
So my roommates love, Ali and CG love that sometimes when we're joking around at the house, I just act like a 10-year-old boy.
Oh.
And like, so one of them asked me the other day, like, "Are you serious about something I had said?" And I go, "Am I serious? Fuck you." Just something. I just like to throw things like that around.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you serious? Mocking is good too.
Mocking. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you want to go to the store with us?
That's what you fucking sound
That's
like.
you, bitch.
Dumbass.
I also, do you know the song, I can't help falling in love with, you know that one? A classic song?
Yes.
Okay, I like to do a rendition
That's
of that.
about to piss me off, too. Do you know one of Elvis's most famous songs? Yes, I do.
I don't know what you know.
All right, that's
Okay.
fair. That's fair. It's
I don't know. I didn't
not
know
a lot.
I didn't know they had Elvis songs in Dragon books.
It was on the soundtrack.
It was on the soundtrack, by the way. I like to do a rendition of that song around the house that goes, I can't stand my roommates at all. They're dumb bitches. I like to do stuff like that.
That's real sweet.
Keep it fresh around the house.
My dad used to do this ABBA song, I Have a Dream.
Yeah.
But he'd say, I had a bean. Imagine me as a 7-year-old
Yeah.
pissing myself laughing.
Crying.
Crying like he was Robin Williams on that fucking stage.
I love a little Southern, like when Southern people have little sayings.
Yep.
Like when Southern people will be like, okay, what I was thinking of was like when your grandpa would say, like when he had, your grandpa would say something like, I could shit through a screen door and not touch a wire.
You love that one.
That stuff like that. Stuff like that. I love that one.
Yes.
Or be like, he's so charming. He could sell ketchup popsicle to a lady in white gloves. You know?
My aunt has one that's like a woman with big lips. She
Yeah.
could suck the chrome off a 57 Chevy. That's a good one.
I walked into a gas station in Kansas City a couple months ago, and I want to get it just right, and I'm afraid I'll mess it up. But I walked in and I asked the guy behind the counter, I was just go like, "How you doing? Hey, good to see you." I go, "How you doing?" He goes, "I'm fed up. I'm over the hill, and I don't get paid enough." But how are you?
Akin to Gabby Hanna's overwhelmed, overworked, overpaid.
Overwhelmed, overworked, overpaid.
Yep.
Oh my God, and I love it.
That's really, I mean, it truly should be preserved in like a sociolinguistic sort of way. Like the Southern isms are very integral to the culture of how we speak to each other.
Yeah, and you
love
have to
it.
understand too. You have to be from somewhere like Missouri or Texas to know he doesn't actually want you to elaborate.
Yes.
He doesn't want you to be like, "Oh my God, are they not paying you enough?" You know,
No,
he just-
you say this, good deal.
you say, "Hey, I heard that."
Heard,
Hey,
brother.
same brother. Anyway,
Yeah, my grandpa loves good deal.
yeah, good deal.
Even if it's the worst deal you've ever heard. If it's like, well, cancer stage 4, good deal.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yeah.
My grandpa loves to call everything a deal. He'll be like, "Yeah, my buddy came in here the other day. He was wearing one of them MAGA deals." A hat?
Anything's a deal.
A hat?
Oh, you're talking about a hat.
Oh, you mean a hat?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going down to the Applebee's and got one of them 2 for $20 deals. Just 2 for $20. Just you got the 2 for $20.
Meal deal.
Meal deal. He loves deal. We're in a theater. We're gonna see one of them Meryl Streep deals your grandmother wants to see.
Would you ever purchase a truck?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've been fantasizing about it.
Do it.
But I would put like a coexist sticker on the back.
I know you would.
Let people know what's up. You know?
I know your stickers would be like coexist.
MAGA. Blue Lives Matter.
Be like MAGA coexist and be like, please go around. I'm jerking off to Hosier.
I stop for Irishmen.
Yeah.
A honk for Irishmen. Honk
Please,
if you're Irish.
please go around. I'm beating it to Hosier's. To Hosier's latest single drop.
I'm yanking on it. Yeah.
And then it'd be like 17 bottles of Coca-Cola. Stickers. By the way.
Oh shit.
All of it.
Yeah.
She's a
Oh,
Coke
by the way,
girl. She's a
yeah.
Coke girl.
It's really terrible.
Dude, go ahead. Tell the people about Coke. Give them an advertisement.
I like it when it's not laced. It's nice and pure out here in California.
I like to snort that stuff.
That shit, it's crystal candy.
Brittany, I got something for you.
Oh God.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
You know the deal, baby. I'm gonna tell you 15 statements. You're gonna tell me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, here we go.
You're gonna tell me if you think as quickly as you can. You're gonna tell me if you think they're true or false.
Okay.
If you get 10 or more of these correct, you already know you're gonna get
$10.
$50 cash prize.
5-0 is crazy.
5-0 is crazy. We don't play around. When people win, I don't actually send them the money.
Well, I know that.
No, I think I sent you.
If I lose, you actually request.
I
me
request
$50.
the money.
Yes,
Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Human skin regenerates every week.
True.
False. Every 28 days. China has the longest coastline in the world.
Longest what?
Coastline?
Coastline. False.
False. Canada. It takes sloths 2 weeks to digest a meal.
Hogs.
Sloths.
Sloths. True.
True. The first telephone call happened in 1930.
False.
False. 1876. Santa Claus has his own postal code.
True.
True. Coca-Cola is the oldest soft drink in America.
False.
False. Dr. Pepper. The first YouTube video is called A Day at the Zoo.
True.
True. Game of Thrones won 20 Emmys total.
Oh, true.
False. 59.
Damn.
The whale shark is the biggest fish on Earth.
False.
True. Texas is physically larger than any European country.
True.
True. Yeah. Tigers have striped skin.
True.
True. Tim McGraw owns over a dozen McDonald's franchises.
R.I.P. and false.
False. Tim McGraw died?
Oh no, Toby Keith. Damn.
I was like, breaking
Not Tim
news.
McGraw.
RV stands for recreational vehicle.
True.
True. There's more oxygen on Mars than on Earth.
True.
False. Fuck. Hamburgers were invented in America.
False.
False. Germany. How'd you do?
11.
Wow.
Let's go!
We are the champions.
Hey.
Love you. The Drake video.
Obsessed with you mimicking it, holding it at the base, because you know when it's that big, you hold it at the base.
The Drake video with his song just kind of
My God.
draped over. That's a hell of a cock that young man's got.
Hey, where is he? There he is.
Hell of a cock on that young fella.
It's funny to talk about it because, I mean, I fantasize about Drake sometimes. I do love that man.
That's
that
no problem.
Young gentleman.
Yeah.
People don't talk about it enough, how actually sexy he is. And Future.
Future sexy.
I would do some things to Future.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
What's stopping you?
Security guards.
Access. Morals. I'm a Christian woman.
Well.
Well.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I wanna do one of those to you.
You do?
Yeah. I ask you a little quick trivia round. See how many you fucking get.
Okay. I'll blow one of these on.
Look, give me that fucking thing.
I'll blow one of these on. I've got a future episode one here.
Unless you have you compile these.
No, I do not compile these.
All right, hand me over.
I will give you. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you the true or false list that we have prepared for Drew.
Okay.
For Drew's record.
I love it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Now
here
you
we
have to
go.
set it up too, though.
Now you have not seen this.
I have not seen this. I promise you, I wouldn't lie.
Janet Jackson has won 5 Grammy Awards.
False.
True. There are 25 holes on each pair of Crocs.
True.
False. 13. The X in LAX is just a filler letter and means nothing.
True.
True. Japan is made up of over 6,000 islands.
False.
True. LaDainian Tomlinson, my last name, is an avid beekeeper.
True.
False. Oreos are made with dairy.
False.
False. The fish taco was invented in San Francisco, California.
That's false.
False. Yeah, Baja California, Mexico. Volleyball was invented in 1895.
That is true.
That is true. The Eiffel Tower was originally supposed to be in London.
That is false.
False. Barcelona. Dolphins sleep with one eye open.
That is true.
True. The largest outdoor amphitheater in the U.S. is in Fresno, California.
False.
False. San Bernardino. Roger Goodell is the 8th commissioner of the NFL.
True.
True. There are 13 stripes on the United States flag.
Ooh.
Come on, Patriot.
True.
The ice cream cone was invented in Chicago.
False.
False. St. Louis. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Family Guy premiered on January 31st, 1999.
True.
True. How many was that?
11.
Boom.
Shit.
Boom.
Damn.
I'm going to do these same ones with Drew, actually.
Yeah.
Because this won't be out yet.
Yeah.
And see how she stacks up against me.
That's good.
That's
a
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
If there was ever a question of if we really are matched, that's it.
11 and 11.
11-11.
Who do you think
Make a
would...
wish.
Who do you...
Irish cock.
Done. Irish cock for both of us. And we'll cheers them like pints at the pub.
I'd pint of Guinness.
We put them next to each other. Cheers the dicks.
Have you ever done the thing where you someone's like, can you hand me that glass? And you hold it like this on the side and put your fingers in it. And you're like, yeah, here you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's always going to be
we like
funny.
this one,
Exactly.
take it
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Here you
hand it to
go.
him.
No problem.
It'll be funny every time. I'll laugh.
Every single time. What's your...
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you honestly think of me?
Oh, I love you to goddamn death. I'd take a bullet for you.
Okay. Do you want to compliment me at all? Because we're just about done here. So I was just like, if there's anything you've been wanting to say to me.
Well, I think I've been wanting to air it out that it's time, because we're killing the straight bit.
Yeah.
We are engaged. And we were going to do a vlog about it. We were going to do all this. No, let's just be honest.
Do you want to tell the story or should I?
I think you should.
So
We can popcorn.
Yeah. So I took Brittany to
Taco Bell Cantina.
I took Brittany to the Taco Bell Cantina in Westport neighborhood of Kansas City. And we walked in and you immediately said,
I said, you did not.
Yes.
It's my favorite place. That's my favorite. You knew that.
and I said, yes, I did, honey. And then all the staff, they started dancing
They started dancing and clapping.
and clapping and they were singing your favorite song.
They were singing my favorite song, Can't Help Falling in Love, by Elvis.
Singing Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis.
Yeah.
And I got down on both knees
Shane Dawson style.
And you said, and you said, I think it's just supposed to be one. And I said, there aren't enough knees in the world for you.
Exactly.
And you cried. You started crying.
And it was actually really traumatizing because you said, I can't get up.
Yeah.
Because you got down on that second knee and something in your back cracked. And I was like, oh my God, why are you crying? And you were like, it's paralyzing. It's paralyzing. Please help me. And you started screaming.
You started yelling out to the staff, he's too big. He's too fat. He's too fat. Help, my fiance. Oh my God, it's saying that's so much fun. My fiance's too fat. You started yelling that out.
I did, and then they came to help.
I started laughing hysterically.
Yes, and then come to find out, everyone in there had a sort of version of what they call mad cow fever.
Yeah.
That was why you were laughing hysterically. They were all kind of, hysterically dancing. We went to the hospital, and it was notarized there. We had the...
It was notarized there, and we got mad at one of the nurses because they said, they tried to get off a joke. And they said, what is this, 1,000-pound fiancés?
Right.
And we said, don't do that.
That's mean.
That's mean.
That's mean.
And because I was already on a gurney.
Sigourney Weaver.
I was on a Sigourney Weaver. And they were pushing me in there. And we're going to do a fall wedding.
It is real, real sweet.
I can't wait. And we're going to consummate at the ceremony. With your parents in one pew and my mom in the other.
Yep.
My dad's ashes right next to her.
Stupid.
That's the part. That's where you draw the line.
And that's actually going to be the end of it.
And scene.
Yes, and we're done.
Yes, and that's enough. Well, I just love you so much.
I love you. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for being on.
I feel like I told my truth today.
Do you think that?
Yes.
We are just so happy to have you on So True Podcast. And promise me you'll come back again.
Oh, I would love to if there's a fee involved.
There is.
Okay.
You can pay me whatever amount you want to be on here.
Well, you owe me $50, so I guess
You
I
owe
will
me
come on.
$50.
Yep.
No, because I won as well.
It wasn't a game.
You weren't going to pay me.
So we broke even, girl. No, I don't work for this goddamn show.
Now that the episode's over, I just want to say you are not very nice.
That's mean.
You are not. Okay. Don't look at me like that, even as a joke.
Caleb, that's mean.
Stop.
I talked about this with Drew one time. I was like, because I've seen you get serious maybe twice in my whole life, where you were like retelling a story or like being really vindictive about something, and vindictive, of course. And I was like, if he ever looked at me like that for serious, I think I'd actually have to kill myself.
Yeah.
Because you know that switch when a funny person is like actually they're not. You've pissed them off.
Yeah.
It's very jarring and scary. I couldn't deal with it if you ever yelled at me.
There's two things I can't stand in this world. That's when a funny person gets serious with me, and when a fat bitch sits down next to me.
You smell.
And I smell their sit down air.
When you get a full nose whiff of that sit down air.
When a fat bitch sits down next to me, and a wind tunnel is created from the front pouch of the fat stomach hanging down,
gooch,
through the fupa,
yes,
out the ass, via the gooch,
yes,
and that air just right into my nose.
And for some reason, it does travel upward.
It goes up. Well, because heat rises.
Heat does.
And so when that hot sit down air goes into my nose, I go, Heh.
Yeah, you know what's really horrible too is when it's in a cushion like this, or when it's in that, like a nice plush leather couch, okay? And you sit down in it and it's got just enough air, just enough like sort of.
Just enough oomph to rise up out of there.
It's actually about to piss me off to think about it.
Like dust from an ancient text.
Yeah. Horrible.
Horrible.
But for the right person, I would be like, this is a pheromone of a certain sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would in every timeline I'd be smelling your sit down air.
In every lifetime.
In every lifetime. In another lifetime, it would have been enough to just do taxes and smell sit down air.
Airplane sit down here. That'll be the nail in the coffin.
As a fat person on an airplane, the only two words I know are sorry and sorry. Sorry and sorry.
Sorry and excuse me.
Sorry and pardon. Pardon. God, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Close this episode up. Get me out of here.
It's been real.
Thank you guys so much for listening. There is so much more So True podcast over on our Patreon. Our subscribers over there get a bonus episode from me every month, which you can give topics for. They also get to leave voicemails for the show and see bonus clips from every episode with every guest. So go over there and subscribe, please. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube, like the videos, share them with friends. Just proselytize. Get out there and get some new congregants. Get some new truthers for us. Review on Spotify, review on Apple, only if you have good things to say, and all that Also, you guys, please come see me live. Are you freaking kidding? I'm going to, at the end of March into April, even into May, I'm going to New York City, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Chicago, Nashville, San Francisco, Los Angeles again, Houston, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Los Angeles once more. Thank you so much.